Good afternoon everyone. It's Monday the 11th of May and this is the noonday snack, the noonday movement snack. If this is the one that you're looking for, if you're catching back or on YouTube, please stay. This is the preamble. We'll be getting moving in about 4 minutes. If it's not the date and the number that you want, really want, scroll back and have a look for the date stamp that you're after. For now, I'm going to say hello, welcome, week eighters, Scotland, Gospel, Wales. Bob's got his French hat on, hello. And Chichester, hello Chichester. The directors are on the door. That's good to see, Andy. I feel very secure in the knowledge that you and Bob are on the door. I don't need to be alert if you're both there. Or maybe I should still be alert. The world needs more alerts, I think. Come on, let's not get political. Hello from windy London. It's very windy here in Avent. Also, Jane. Hello from Rosny. I'm Ira. Good afternoon, Kathy. I'm doing my budgie dodge again because I've got the window opposite me, if you're wondering why I do these things. Great to see you back for another snack. This is the start of week 8. The start of week 8. Hello, Carol from Glasgow. Carol from Wind in the Willows. I like that. Windy in the Willows. I don't go out today without a hat. It'll be chaos, I tell you. I need to wear a crash helmet when I go out on windy days, otherwise I can't see where I'm going. Day Elliott Chapel Collective is in, yes. Jane's in from Edinburgh. Everyone's got wind today. Don't comment on that. Just looking at the time. How to deal with an ant invasion. Oh my. Icy wind in Germany. All right, Red Rita. Windy in the Highlands and cold. I've got my double layers on today. So yeah, it's chilly here too in Havant. We're going to go, I think. Should we do a 3, 2, 1? Maybe I was a little bit late. Apologies. Apologies for my lateness on the preamble. Ready, steady. 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon. My name is Bex Townley. Week 8, Monday the 11th of May, noonday movement snack. And continuing our theme of snack size movements, I have a slight format change today for you because not one message will arrive in the desired place for everyone. So I'm going to take a slightly different approach, but the key themes are still there. Today we're going to explore the moving minutes. Do you want some moving minutes? Let's have a look. Let's find out. Starting as ever with our circulation boost. That goes without saying. Stand or sit, pick your position. Let's start to move and then I'll talk through the prompts. So if you're in stand, external support. If this is going to give you more confidence to stand taller. Stand close to it and that support is slightly in front of the hip. So as if you're standing naturally, continue with that in stand. If you know what prompts are coming, start to work through those already. Here's the seated prompt. Hip walk forward as always, and then lengthen as always, and either start from the top down with the arm actions or from the bottom up. Once everyone's moving, now let's go through the prompts. Whether you're in sit or stand, lengthen through the centre. Longer here in the middle. This is where the activity, this is where the support comes from for all the other movements going on around us. Open, chest. Now let's go down to consider ankles, feet and toes. Peeling off through the feet. Heels come off first, balls, the feet go down first. And then bringing in one arm or two as and when you feel steady and confident. Keep close to the support if you should need. This is you could say this is our first minute. Keep going with this, folks. Keep going. Steady, rhythmical pace, lifted and open. Arms or in seated, it could be legs and arms, or It could be just the arms. So if you've been sat for long periods, or you're at work, or you're in between Zooms and meetings, just this little injection, this 1 minute circ boost, is just a great way just to break the rut you're in. Take a pause. Might want to take a deep breath. This is usual, this is what we want. Any movement is going to cause a slight increase in that heart rate and breathing, but we don't want to be out of breath. Technically, that's your first minute move. If that works for you in your days, crowbar that in. Crowbar that in every 20 minutes, every 15 minutes. Here's the next minute. Okay, it's a new one, and it's a combo of some mobility, some posture strength, and some of our 4 PM sway. Have a look, pick it up when you see it, join in when you see it. Sit and stand is exactly the same. It starts with a shoulder roll, opens up the chest. Then we go into a arm raise and low float. Get the shoulders moving. Then we do that again, but this time when we come to here, we press away and then come down. Have a little weight shift in between, set up again, and here we go with me. I'm hoping you're with me on this. Here's the open chest position, so lift and open. Raise and lower. Raise and now bring the hands in and now push away, but my arms stay slightly in front of my body. Now, I call these minute movers because now we're looking to think about this same activity for about a minute, but if it's 30 seconds, that's okay. Continue with this. In this minute, the aim isn't to do as many as you can. The aim is to think about hitting, if you like, the full ranges of movement on each, all through lifted posture. And here, it's kind of the push. We're bringing in our kind of strength resistance element. Now, if this movement isn't right for you for whatever reason, it could be here, down, and then it could go forwards and away. Take a pause. A few more of these. This is your second movement minute. Here we go, there, here, and here, and there. So we're kind of bringing in movement, mobility, butt extension with a little bit of resistance and tension as well. The aim isn't to do them fast. The aim isn't to do as many as you can in a minute. The aim is to, in that moment, in that minute, consider extension. Press away, reach every corner of the movement. This next one is called Hip Hip Hole Ranger. It was my take on Hip Hip Hooray. And the only reason, I just want to perhaps justify these things, what we're trying to do is give you hooks, give you things to think about, to trigger stuff. So apart from the fact it makes me smile, it's genuinely to, can we create a hook for you? Can we support that? Here's a Hip Hip Hole Ranger. Here's the standing version. Looking for about a minute of considered hip movements. Don't want to challenge balance. Posture's the same, and we take it. Similar to round the clock. Here we go. We've got a knee raise and a down. A knee raise and a down. A toe extension and a back. A toe extension and a back. A toe extension and a back, and a toe extension and a back. Can you see why it's called Hip Hip Hole Ranger? So I'm here on support, or a wall, or if you're happy without support, here's the first range, and obviously we're talking about hips, so both hips, whole range of movement. So we come to the front, tap to the side, and it's away, it's reaching away, and then reaching away and back. And we're just going around alternate legs. Try some more of those, slow. Try to hit every range. Just be aware on this one, folks. I'm not looking for high knees, just comfortable knees, slightly under the hip actually is what I'm after. Seated is slightly different for Hip Hip Hole Ranger. Some options. We can shift to the side, or we can draw a circle. With, if you imagine your kind of sternum here, drawing a circle around your buttocks. Hip Hip Hole Ranger could be there and reverse, or we could stick with the, what's it called? Tell me, hip walking. Okay, are you ready for the fourth movement minute? I've called it Buttock Ups. See what I did there? And this is part of, so we're in strength now, and this is part of our sit to stand. So if you're in stand, I want you to put one hand on your buttocks, go on, there. And if you're on sit, I want you to think about the chair on the buttocks, and then we just squeeze, contract. Now if I'm sat down, actually, even if you are steady and confident in stand, you can really feel this one. You can get loads of feedback on this one if you do sit down, especially in a hard chair. Because what you then get, you get to see and literally feel the fruits of your efforts, folks. Can you see this lift? And that is just from me contracting my buttocks. Why is that important? Because these are the muscles we need to find to stand up. And as we start to push through the heels of the minute for sit to stand, you'll feel that. Here's another thought for you. Can you squeeze left buttock, right buttock, left buttock, right buttock? I'll leave that one with you. Okay, now this next one I've called I'm still brackets actively standing or sitting. And it's what it says on the tin. We spend lots of time setting up the posture to then move. It might be perhaps that in your day you just need a moment of calm. So let's just find the position, sit or stand, go through the prompts, be actively standing. And while you're doing that, breathe deeper than you normally do. You might want to add just a little shift, just a little bit of a fidget, as Dawn Scout would say. So just shift around, just shift and move, but be still but active. And the same in sit as well. Lengthen up and just feel what it's like to take control of this strong, active sit position. And breathe. You might want that minute move in your day. I've got one more, is the sit to stand power snack. So this, the crowbar in, if we really want all of these to come together to inject a little bit more strength activity. We've been doing this since week 1. So here's your options. You've either got the jockey lift and down, turn sideways, you can see, here's the lift, power through. So here's where your buttocks come in. Squeeze the heels in, contract the buttocks. Can you get a little lift off? Even if you're steady and confident in stand, just feel that relationship, if you like, between pressing my heels down and lifting my buttocks off. Or you can go for the full power stand. Power stand because I want a bit more power on the way up and I want control on the way down. Power up, control down. That's your minute moves. What do you think? There were 6 there, including the circ boost. The aim is just to, which ones do you like? Which ones feel right for you? Which ones do you feel you can get benefit from? And hopefully this minute moves, it might be that you are sedentary, you're sat for long periods. Maybe pick one of those. Did I get an earworm? Hip hole ranger, buttercups, whatever they are. Just infiltrate them into your sitting or standing minutes. Let me know if you like minute moves. That's the movement stack done. I will be back at 4 p.m. for the sway and stretch. Keep on crowbarring minute movers. You can stick to the trios. Plenty of trios on the page. Are you a trio buster or are you a minute mover? See you later.